keeping up with our theme of the legends here today, I'm here with none other than Ricardo Liborio. Now, what was it that made you so passionate about playing jiu-jitsu and made you train so hard to become one of the best in the world?
I think I was kind of lucky, also in career competition. It was lucky to fit in. I think there's a lot of, I don't know, gift genetics or something like that, and passion. I really fit in, when I started training, 14, 15 years old. I really fit in with a group. I love the camaraderie. I love the family atmosphere. I love I have passion for the sport. I'm still a big fan of the sport. Something that I do, I go at night and I gotta watch some tapes, and this something that I do with pleasure. So passion is something that drives me. I think I was very lucky to find something that is calling me. That's one of the key points. And no discarding work hard and dedication. This is something that, you never can excel if you don't work hard. It doesn't matter how good you can be genetically, but, and an athlete, but you got to work hard. You got to be open to learn. That's another point.
Now you mentioned, really fitting in and finding like your niche in this industry. And most of the fighters that I talk to that have worked with you all say the same thing, that Liborio is like a dad to all of us. He has a big heart, and it's not just about the training, but it's more like a family unit when you are here in the gym, since you spend so many hours a day together.
I think it was the whole entire purpose of American Top Team also, not just from me, but from my partners also. The philosophy is really carry on with the family. It doesn't matter, it matters a lot to be successful, but, not everybody's going to be successful. And you see so many rises and ups and champions and downs, and you can take a belt from you, but you're not going to take your families, your true friends, and the people who really love you, support you, In this kind of environment, that's something that we're, try to strike here. It's we're going to be with you, if you're a true member of the family, American Top Team, we're trying to be with you for as long as it goes in a journey, And this is very important. And it's not just me, it's the whole entire, partners, the whole entire team, the whole entire staff, the whole entire coaching staff, and from there you go. It's just this environment that it's the kind of environment that you want to bring in and to stay. I want to get out of here. I want to have 7 years old and do what I do today. That's very important to me.
Now, coming into this expo, it's not often that we get to see boxing matches and MMA all under the same roof and the platform. Now, obviously, ATT is that's a big part of it, where you teach all the multi-platforms. How does that change when you have so many different fighters going in and everybody's fighting the same day?
This is amazing. It's an amazing thing for us, because number one is we've been in other expos, all over the United States and different parts of the world, and we've been following up, our guys in the UFC and all the biggest competitions in the world right now, and have something in our backyard. This is so easy. This is just so, it fits like a glove, and it never happened before. So I think it's a mark. It's so important, and I think that the presence of those guys that don't have to travel, they got to drive to get there. It makes so much easier to attend. I think it's going to be a big success. It's very important for our community and for our society also, because the community of martial arts and the society is exposed, to what we have to offer are very important, because we're here to help. We help the society. It's a very, very important component here in American Top Team. We work with kids, we work with adults, and I know how many lives are changed because of the sports. That's very important for us.
Well, I saw up on one of your display boards where you were praising one of the kids, not only because of his fighting, but he had the report card of the month. So it's like, it's not just about fighting, but you have to be well in other arenas as well.
The character education is a very important component of American Top Team curriculum. We praise this very, very importantly. And the report cards is almost a demand, to make sure the kids are doing well or improving. Because there's some kids they're kids here, we give a PSP for the 2 best report cards. And every kid who improves their report cards, we give them a medal of American Top Team. That shows that, you can improve. The most important thing is to keep going and try to improve. It's something really, really important to us, and it's the whole entire crew, the family, the staff, the structures, everybody who works here, is aware very the importance of a character education for the kids. So we're very proud of that.
Well, we've had a lot of big names come out of this gym right here under your instruction. Who are you excited to see as they're coming up, not only in the amateur ranks, but in the pros?
Oh, there's so many fighters fighting in the next right now. There's so many names to mention. There's next UFCs. There are guys going to be competing. There's guys in rankings and the best in the world. There's so many. There's hard to fit a name right now. There's so many upcoming fighters also. And there's so many fighters or so many guys who wants to come and come and make their livelihood, from fighting. I think that we need even more promoters who have good intentions to put out their fighters to give those guys a chance, to step to the bigger leagues or at least to maintain, because you got to understand this. Some guys achieve the bigger leagues, then fall down, and they still need, the events, the local events to keep it, their livelihood. So it's just, for us, it's very important to get the support. There's so many fighters that I can't even mention the names right now, but it's a very good feeling to feel that the South Florida or the Florida state come so strong, in this scenario. And I'm 100% supporting that. This is
very exciting, because most people only see like the fighters out of California and Vegas, because that's where the big fights are.
Yeah, that's it. And I think we make a mark here. And it's not just us; the whole entire community pushed by the level of what we have. What we accomplish or we still to accomplish. Is motivated by, and this is just. It's just make us proud, this is definitely, and help people. You have all those guys. There's so many people here who their livelihood depend on of American top team. The people even that never put a glove before. Staff people that works on, on a cleaning. Everything depends of the livelihood of American top team, and bring the name and to keep the good spirit and a good environment. That's the most important thing for us. Not to excel, just because we're a little bit different. Some guys have the gyms just for the amateurs. We have the gym for the A to Z, for the kids at 3 years old, for the professional fighter, like Pitbull is fighting right now, fought for title contender, Jeff Monson, then Thiago Silva, and from there you go. The list is enormous,
It goes on and on.
Yeah.
And will you be joining us at the big expo?
Oh, for sure, that would be my pleasure. I wouldn't miss it for nothing.